What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another cast of the Lord of the Rings, the Battle for Middle-earth 2, the Rise of the Witch King. This is patch 2.2 version 7, and I am your caster Farron as always. Today's game is going to be a 2 versus 2 on the map Plains of Rohan. It was actually sent to me by ForGondor, the pincushion of Lurtz himself. If any of you have any replays, if you'd like me to cast them, send them to the email in the description below. It is phaeronreplays@gmail.com. And if you do send some, be sure to mention if it's a 4K start, 1v1, 2v2, if it's a different patch. Make sure I know that information so I know what I'm going into at least a little bit. And I don't accidentally start casting something on the wrong patch or something. That'd be very bad indeed. So actually up here in the northeast you're going to have ForGondor as Orange Mordor. He's going to go for 2 orc pits right there. His ally to the northwest is going to be MQS as the Green Isengard. He's actually got him for a clan setting start there. Their opponents to the south is going to be in the west, WizardKing facing MQS's Isengard as well. He's gone for a Urk pit start. And his ally to the east is going to be Sarumeister as the Red Goblins. He's gone for 2 orc pit or 2 mines and then a Goblin Cave. And he's going to get a second Goblin Cave up there. You got the first battalion on the field is going to be the Wildmen from MQS. Now you got ForGondor actually spying with the Eye of Sauron there, so he's going to scope out his opponent's base. Then there's a beacon by MQS, probably signaling that he wants him to spy over on his opponent as well. And he will see that they have gone for the Urk pit start with the Uruk-hai coming out. Your first battalion of Goblins for Sarumeister there. They're going to meet the first battalion of Orcs there. There's another battalion of Orcs coming out, and now ForGondor has got the full Orc spam coming off of 3 pits there. There, however, is that first battalion of Wildmen, snuck past the Uruk-hai there, and they're going to start doing some serious damage to all this infrastructure there. Now, Wildmen do steal resources whenever they damage a structure. And actually, WizardKing will delete that structure to keep the power points from his opponent, as well as the resources that you get. I believe it's with each hit they get 1 resource. Now, there is a creep bane going up from MQS there, if I'm not mistaken, and it is going to debuff these Uruk-hai. Now, Uruk-hai are a very strong unit, very tanky, as they can take a lot of damage automatically off the bat. If you put them in shield wall formation though, they gain plus 33% out armor, and if they're defensive they also gain another defensive bonus or armor bonus. So they are very, very tough to take down. Now some Goblins from Sarumeister are going to be sneaking in, doing some harass there, but ForGondor are going to quickly try and take care of those. However, I do not see any battalions from ForGondor sneaking in to do some harass. They might have wanted to sneak 1 battalion around, not engage here in the middle as he did, as the Goblin Warriors are much stronger than the Orc Warriors. Specifically for the reason that the Goblin Warriors do have the Poison Blade ability they can activate. When they strike an opponent with this ability active, they deal poison damage over time. I'm not sure what the exact damage per second and how long the tick is. But there is the Uruk-hai from Sarumeister, if I'm not mistaken. He's gone for the War Chant ability right there, as it looks like it is on him. We get the level 2 battalion from Sarumeister. Actually, he's going to try and sneak in the back here. Apparently he managed to take out the farm there and get up to level 2. ForGondor did immediately rebuild it though. That's a good thing to do, is you don't want to leave your farms that are taken out. Just leave that space empty for forever. More Wildmen sneaking, trying to go do some more harass there. You do have the Wildmen, apparently they do stealth near trees there, as you can see. So they're stealthing near this tree here. And these crossbowmen are trying to take out the Warg pit here, or Wargler, are not going to see them at all. Now a lot of Goblin Warriors are going to stop this harass from ForGondor on the tunnel there. He's got a lot of tunnels here. He's got one on his opponent's side of the base in the middle there. That could be useful for him to sneak units out and do a base attack there without ForGondor being able to do anything. Now you got these Uruk-hai. Apparently they did take out the furnace. No, they did not. They did some preliminary damage, but they are going to have to retreat. And you're going to try and hide these trees, but MQS's crossbowmen are going to see that. However, it looks like there are Warg Riders out now for WizardKing here. He upgraded his Warg pit to level 2 after building that. And that is a good counter to all these Wildmen, as the Wildmen can do nothing against the trample there. They have no pikes. However, there are some pikes out of the Uruk pit from MQS now. Now ForGondor did manage to take out the tunnel, I believe. I don't think he's going to get the builder there, though. I think he's going to lose all those units there, especially with the Goblin Warriors also having the Tainted Land armor and damage bonus. But ForGondor will get this tunnel as well. Some Goblin Archers now out for MQS, or Sarumeister, as well as some half-trolls. He did build a fissure there. Instead of going for the Goblin spam, he's gone for fissure integration. Excuse me, there's a burp there. Into the his army composition. You got more pikes coming out now. It looks like MQS will creep this war glare in the middle there, or guarding the signal fire there, and will capture it. And will provide in version 7 a vision bonus as well as a power regeneration bonus. So once you use your powers on the side there, after you use them while you have the signal fire, they will grant bonus, and each one you add it on adds another bonus onto that bonus. It is a lesser bonus, but it's still powerful to have more than one, as you can get your powers back a lot faster. MQS kind of regrouping his troops there in the middle. You got the Warg Riders from WizardKing maybe coming over to help with take out some crossbows here. Actually, I did not realize which team they were on for some reason, and now you maybe can help take out all these orcs from ForGondor here, keep them from knocking down this tunnel there. He gets a good trample in there. It looked like it was a bit too many units to charge in the middle there, but he had 2 battalions there. But MQS's forces, now that they're grouped up, are going to charge down the middle. You got some crossbows though in the back there, as well as the war chant going down for WizardKing there. And actually, MQS is going to be maybe sneaking off to go harass Sarumeister there. It might be a good play there. Actually, Sarumeister is all completely committed to the front line with half troll swordsmen, half marauders, goblin archers, and goblins, and he has nothing to deal with this. And actually, MQS could get in and do some serious damage. There's the emergency tower coming up on the fort there. MQS might want to go take out this fissure. Actually, if he takes out this fissure, that's going to be a serious blow. Here comes the army returning from Sarumeister there, and ForGondor now has a large force there. He has some Haradrim Lancers, as he has a level 2 Haradrim Palace up there. And the Wildmen from MQS are now dealing some harassment, as the Warg Riders from WizardKing and the army of WizardKing is now going to help his ally out. It looks like MQS will get the fissure down as well, and now Sarumeister is sitting on 1 Goblin Cave. He's upgrading to level 2. We'll have a faster build time on all those units there. But now, with that push from MQS, ForGondor is able to push down the middle there, taking a lot of these farms lying around, the tunnels, excuse me. And he's actually got a large force. He's going to maybe do some damage to the tunnels right by the fort here. Sarumeister are looking to be in a tight spot. These Wildmen now level 2. If they can sneak away to where WizardKing cannot see them, he'll be able to take out the stealth in the tree. As Wildmen do stealth in their trees, he's trying to take out this farm by the fort there, which is next to the Orc pit there. But the Warg Riders will come in and will stop that before it can get down. It is about now less than half health there. The Warg Riders trying to do some harass in the base of MQS, but not able to really do anything, as there's just a bunch of pikes there. Now you have a level 3 a level 3 Goblin Cave up for Sarumeister to upgrade to level 3, so he has that Hour Tower expansion and has higher unit production, and the building's health is higher. Now you got the Bat Cloud, as you can see from Sarumeister there. It's going to be scoping out the lay of the land, trying to find out what ForGondor is up to here. And actually, ForGondor has gone for some Orc Archers now finally. Got some Eachlings in his mix there. Might want to go for either Doomfires and Gothmog or a Troll Cage to buff his troops there. Now you got 2 battalions of, or 1 battalion of Haradrim Lancers being chased off by this army of WizardKing here. MQS with another kind of scary looking force there. Maybe trying to push against Sarumeister here, as that's a good choice to double on one of your opponents. So that way you basically is kind of safe. But actually, there's a lot here for WizardKing and MQS. I don't think this plan is going to work again, as there's 4 Warg Rider packs out. 3 Warg Rider packs out now for WizardKing, as well as a large force of Urukai pikes and crossbows. MQS still going for the Wildmen. Might want to upgrade to level 2 so we can get the Wildman Axe Throwers. They're very powerful. And here comes a very powerful range unit. Here comes the Warg army from WizardKing, now doing the harassment for ForGondor that he needs to be doing. There's the Troll Cage from ForGondor. And looks like ForGondor is now pushing in the middle. Got a bunch of Orc Archers. Might want to be careful though, as there's no pikes in this army besides these Easterlings, which are taking a lot of damage, actually, if I'm not mistaken. There's actually 2 battalions there, so actually he should be fairly safe from the cavalry trample. But now the cavalry army is going to sneak into the back of MQS's base, going to get a builder kill and take out maybe 1 furnace. The furnace is going to be deleted, actually. You might not want to delete that, as WizardKing is going to retreat before he would have had time to save that furnace there. MQS has got some pikes in the back of the base, but they're going to be chased down by WizardKing's army there. You have the Goblin Cave and the Fissure back up for Sarumeister there, and now the Goblin Archers from ForGondor are going to engage at point-blank range. Might have wanted to retreat those units, but I don't know. Maybe Azog, as you can see in there, he's very fast, so he might have been able to chase them down. Azog now up to level 2 there, and he does give the Brigand, which means all nearby Goblins loot enemy kills for resources. So you can see every unit dying nearby him is going to get resources off of those kills there. Kind of a little bit of a lull in the action here. You got some pikemen there dying. Yeah, MQS, I like this opportunity to perform an information dump that I've been needing to do here. I want to apologize for the recent lack of videos. Been really busy as of late, and I've also been encountering some more complications concerning the games in the tournament, the Stonewind Valley 2v2 tournament. It's not, the descriptions on the replays are kind of a little bit I'm not sure what's going on there, so hopefully I'll get that sorted out by tomorrow, and we'll get some more of those games coming out, and we'll be able to resume our regular schedule of programming, as it were. I also want to invite you all to join the Rise of the Witch King Halloween party. It's been announced just yesterday. It's going to be happening on the Friday, October 26th. It's going to be all day. And the following day will be our October Denethor Salt Cup tournament. For more information about the Halloween party, click the Halloween party link below. And to join the tournament, click the Discord link below and go to the hashtag tournaments channel to sign up. So you got a big engagement here going on. MQS, Sarumeister, WizardKing, and ForGondor all engaging in the middle. Finally, ForGondor getting the drummer tools out, but he doesn't have many troops here to really buff. Might want to go buff MQS, but he's getting flanked on both sides, squashed in between both armies. He's going to lose all his troops there. So ForGondor and MQS might want to pull out what they have and maybe regroup. As here comes the Warg Riders, now going to go trampling all these orcs there. MQS still doing the Wildman. I really think he should upgrade that level 2 clan setting and get the Axors. They're a very powerful ranged unit. Have a shorter range, I believe, than crossbows, but they can deal really high damage with each hit. Azog there, as you can see, he's in that mix somewhere. He is almost dead, actually. He's at level 3. At level 4, he will gain the plus 100% damage and plus 40% armor from his Great Battle Rage. Actually, it looks like WizardKing is going to be able to take out that troll there, the drummer troll. And now, it looks like WizardKing had a block there, and MQS just split himself down the middle there. A Wildman summon now going from WizardKing there. It's kind of defensively. Might have wanted to save it so we could do an offensive Wildman summon and start taking out some of these farms or furnaces, some of the mills, maybe some infrastructure there. This level 3 farm would be a huge pickup to take out. Now you got a large engagement going in the middle. The drummer troll using his spear, and then an arrow volley though. That just went down. I think it might have been. Let's check the powers actually here. So you got MQS has got the Wildman, the 10, 5, and a 5. So you got the Prebane, the War Chant, and the Wildman. 1 power point, and 288 and 232 out of 650 there. So we can build quite a lot more, although he can't afford it at the moment. You got Sarumeister has gone for the Backcloud and the Channeling 2 5s. The Great Battle Rage you can see there from Saruman. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's at the level 5. At level 6, he will give the Crack the Whip ability, which gives them all nearby half-trolls, goblins, and Smedrars excellent experience. I'm not sure why it says only those units, maybe just so that he can't give the Fire Drake Broodlings experience. Sarumeister actually now up to level 10 there, or 10 power points there. Got an engagement going in the middle. MQS's troops kind of actually surrounding a little bit WizardKing's troop here. He's got too many pikes there for these Warg Riders to really be effective in this battle. Might want to get that builder out of there before MQS can target him down. You also have, for WizardKing, you have the Wildman of Dunland, the War Chant, and the Creebane as well, the same power tree, 2 5s and a 10. MQS actually signaling that WizardKing has gone for Saruman there, trying to take him out, doing some decent damage with that flanking damage. I think he might be able to outrun him actually, and he's going to keep taking flanking damage this whole time. WizardKing needs to turn around and engage so Saruman can get away, even if he means he loses some of those Warg Riders, as Saruman is not a cheap hero at all. 3,000 resources in patch 2.2 version 7. You got the 2 drummer trolls there for ForGondor actually going to be sneaking to the back and just spreading the troops out. And you have 600 and 241 and 475 for WizardKing here. And then for ForGondor, yes, we did see earlier on that there was a arrow volley that went down, and it was missed completely because the drummer troll uses his fear ability. It was ForGondor's. He's also gone for that, as well as Isengard, as we saw earlier. He's got basically no resources and 335 out of 725, so he can support a very large army, actually. I would think he might want to go and upgrade one of these orc pits and go for the black orcs, maybe. He's upgraded his Haradrim Palace to level 3, so he can get the Haradrim archers as well as the fire arrows. Gothmog actually not out for ForGondor. Didn't get the Doomfire, so it will be a little bit more expensive, and it will be a little bit longer to get him recruited as well as revived in the future. MQS over-engage on the eastern side of the field, as there's a large force of all these goblins, so many half-trolls and goblin archers for Sarumeister there, as well as Azog in the front line. The drummer trolls get taken out, and MQS and ForGondor, even with their combined forces, are going to have to retreat, as they cannot deal with this. Especially as well that they are fighting with the goblins on their tainted land, getting that plus 30 or 33% armor and damage. Or is it plus 50%? I can't remember. I think leadership is 30% and tainted land is 50%. But actually, you do have MQS did take the inn in the middle here. I did not see him creep that. He took the inn, and he got the Black Orcs now out, a very powerful unit, especially for Isengard. As when they upgrade with the banner carriers, they gain access to the Bloodthirsty ability, which gives them plus 25% damage. Already a powerful unit with plus 25% damage is very good indeed. You've got a large clump of all these half-trolls again from Sarumeister. I'm not sure he wants to maybe be clumping them, but again, that's a very scary looking clump there. Like trying to attack that is just going to deal so much damage. Gothmog from ForGondor might actually go down here if it's targeted down by all these archers, but I think he will manage to get away. A Mouth of Sauron now up for ForGondor, but still no Doomfires. I think you might want to get the Doomfires in case he loses Gothmog, as that's not only 500 resources, and it will increase the recruitment and re-recruitment time, as well as decrease the costs by 10%. MQS with a large force in front of his base, he's finally got the Wildman Axe Throwers out, as well as those Black Orcs. But here comes WizardKing pushing in. That level 3 farm is very exposed at the moment, and I think WizardKing really wants to get that out. Saruman uses the Fireball ability on the Black Orcs there, takes out half the battalion. He does manage to get up to level 2. He's going to use his Wizard Blast as well. Up to level 3 now. At level 4, he will be able to give another burp. I just ate not too long ago, so apparently that's why I'm burping so much. He will be able to give experience to all ally units. Somehow, I think ForGondor has managed to push this. I'm not sure. There were so many half-trolls there. And Sarumeister is actually looking to not be in a great spot with all these units in the front there. A bunch of archers, actually, not much in the way of melee damage. Throwing up a battle tower there, or a sentry tower. He's got 2 sentry towers, actually. And actually, that's kind of a weird look to it. The sentry towers don't normally have that second bulb down at the bottom. I'm not sure what that is. I think it might have been a glitch in the loading of it. Not sure what happened there. You got a lot of axe throwers now, as well as crossbows for MQS. He might want to get some more of those Black Orcs and some more pikes in there. As without the pikes in there, he is once again open very easily to the Warg Riders, who actually I did not see, but MQS made a push and the Warg Pit was taken out there, as well as the farm there. But it looks like that WizardKing is going to be putting up a very forward siege work there, but it's going to be up to level 2. He's going to try to get the Ballista out, but there's just a large force of axe throwers here pushing in. He's got nothing really to deal with it there. ForGondor now pushing in. It's a debuff from the back cloud there, but he does manage to use the cause terror ability from the drummer trolls. The Ballista is now out. A Wildman summon going down from MQS. I think this siege work is going to go down. Actually, a Wildman summon now from WizardKing. He's going to summon it in on the middle of all those axe throwers, and he might be able to stop this thing from going down. I'm not sure. I feel like the Ballista needs to target all these units as they're severely clumped now. With all this clump, that would be so much damage dealt, but actually I think this siege work is going to go down. There's actually alerts now out for MQS. He's almost level 2 there. At level 2 he will get access to the Carnage ability. ForGondor pushing in. I did hear though there's a fire drake. Actually, Sarumeister going for the Fortress Fire Drake. And once he gets him up to level 5, he'll get the Inferno ability. He's already up to level 2, almost level 3. Sauron up to level 4 there. He does have access to the Descent or Doubt ability. Gothmog up to level 5. He has the Day of the Orc. All nearby orcs gain leadership, as well as the Iron Hand ability at level 4 and the Fury at level 2. The Siegeworks did go down there, but it looks like WizardKing is going to be looking to be in a pretty safe spot so far. There's a lot coming in from MQS, but you just have the melee abilities to engage in the middle, while this ballista just does the damage. Kind of a standoff right now in the eastern front, as Gondor is currently living in terror of that Fire Drake. That is a very powerful unit to have in the field, and the Fortress one is very difficult to deal with. It has a lot of health. You got an arrow volley going down, I think from... I'm not sure who that was that one went down for. It actually went down a while ago. We didn't see it go down. It looks like it was ForGondor's actually, as it's not doing any damage to these axe throwers there. A barrage though for ForGondor, as he takes out the entire army. Attack Troll does come out for ForGondor. That Fire Drake, now up to level 3, he's going to retreat, takes only a little bit of preliminary damage there. But with the Varrock Troll going down on the army of Sarumeister there, Sarumeister's kind of in a tight spot. There's a large force here. Attack Trolls, Black Orcs, you got Sauron and Gothmog there, and they can do some pretty good damage to all this eco, if not the infrastructure. That Ballista, once again, still in the back, dealing the necessary damage. But Lurch in Tornado mode, he's really mad. He's going to try and take out all these Uruk-hai. He does deal a nice amount of splash damage there. A Wildman summon actually from Sarumeister there, going to try and do summon on the archer line of ForGondor there. Going to stutter a little bit again. The terror does go down from the Drummer Troll. He scares off all those summons. But the Fire Drake is now up to level 5. He does have access to that Inferno ability. He might want to use it soon before he gets destroyed by all these Harajam archers in the Mouth of Sauron and Gothmog. It looks like Azog up to level 8 now. He doesn't have a retreat as he is very low health. So it looks like that Lurch for MQS is up to level 4. He does have the Cripple ability, so he can now cripple any enemy hero in place. And that cripple ability in conjunction with the Carnage ability is very powerful indeed. You can pin an enemy hero so they can't retreat and then run in and deal the necessary damage with the Carnage. You now have catapults out for ForGondor. I haven't taken a look at their bases in a while as there's been so much action going on. Sarumeister still sitting on that level 3 Goblin Cave, the level 1 Goblin Cave, and the Fissure does put up another Fissure. ForGondor beaconing about this force here. I'm not sure what he's beaconing. It could be that he has something to deal with it. Or it could be that MQS does not know about it. I'm not sure. We did see there was an attack troll in the field. There was a level 3 troll cage there. And you got the Fire Drake now using the Inferno ability to burn all these units, but he will be taken out by Gothmog and Mouth of Sauron. Mouth of Sauron going to level 5 and Gothmog to level 6 with that. But it does burn away all the other units pretty much for ForGondor. Unfortunately though, there is a lot of reinforcements on the way for ForGondor. He's got some more Black Orcs. He's still pumping out the regular Orcs, because he's got to have filler in his army. He's got Harajam archers. Might want to invest in banner carriers on them, and invest in banner carriers on the Black Orcs as well. Ballista now advancing on the battle tower of MQS, just trying to help secure that in, I think, so we can have the Black Orcs coming into his army. It looks like ForGondor's going to have to be on the retreat, as there's a lot of half-trolls in here. He just doesn't have enough to deal with all these units, even with the heroes there. Is he repurchasing his Fire Drake there? He is, so Sarumeister is getting another Fire Drake on the way. It's only 1,500. It is not cheap, but it is not super expensive. Like 2,000 resources. Get a Watcher going down on the whole army of MQS, taking out all those axe throwers, actually. But MQS has invested, as you can see by the orange Uruk-hai there, he has invested in upgrades, so he does have the heavy armor. He does not have forged blades or banner carriers, but he can now make his units more tougher to deal with, take more damage. That one Ballista is still there, it's still alive, and still doing all the damage it needs to do, taking out towers and farms. Saruman actually pinned in place now, but MQS needs to sneak in there. There's going to be a Wildman summon by MQS, and now he's in tomato mode. I think Saruman might go down here. If Lurch can focus him down, Saruman's going to take a lot of damage, and that is going to be Saruman going down there. MQS beaconing to let his opponent know that Saruman has been dealt with for the moment being. We got another attack from the field for ForGondor there. Got another Fire Drake on the field though for Sarumeister. So that is a good counter right there. The Fire Drake can deal high damage to all units, and so can to all normal units, as well as the attack troll doing so. Lurt's now out for WizardKing at the level 2, has used Carnage, but he has to retreat, he's taking high damage. A lot of upgrades. Now you got the Wildman with the heavy armor upgrades. Has MQS gone for the Forge Blades he has? He's almost there, or he's purchased it, it's almost done. He does have the Furnace, or the... I'm not sure, I think it is the Forge. On the Fortress upgrade, it does give the decrease in the cost, the bonus, or the decrease in the cost to all upgrades. The discount, that is the word I was looking for. There is going to be a Wildman summon on the army of MQS there. MQS has gotten his Forge Blades on his units, so he's gone for upgrades faster than WizardKing there. However, WizardKing did go for Siege as well as a hero that he did not have. WizardKing's Lurk is going to be hidden in place, but it's almost dead, but it's taking no damage actually. And all the units of MQS will be taken out there, and it looks like the Lurks there will be able to stay alive another day. Lurks of WizardKing there up to level 3 now. You got Fire Arrows now out for ForGondor there. You actually all has both of these Haradrim Archer Battalions are up to level 3, so they both have the Barbed Arrow Charge, which can do high damage to a single target. Or very useful at quickly taking out an enemy unit that you need to remove off the field, such as like other archers that you need to remove. There's the arrow volley from... I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I thought it was a long shot for a second because the fire was so delayed. And I was trying to think, what faction has the long shot ability in this game? The only faction that have the long shot ability are Angmar with its Dark Rangers and Men of the West with their Athelian Rangers. And actually now MQS and Sarumeister are now converging on the eastern side. Looks like there might be a very large battle here. Black Riders now out for ForGondor. Very powerful hero destroying squad there. If they can get rid of all these half-troll pikes there, he can target down this Azog with ease. And actually I think I might want to do is these archers are going to work down these half-trolls so quickly. Gothmog now tomato red, level 8. I think Azog is getting a lot of trouble here as he's taking damage from the Black Riders as well as Gothmog there. Actually, WizardKing redirecting his focus into his side of the map as he's got to deal with some upgraded pikes there. But here comes MQS with an upgraded army now pushing on the base. It looks like the Black Riders will take out Azog there and go halfway to level 2. They take a while to level up if I'm not mistaken. He's up to level 5 now, so he has that leadership bonus for his troops, but there is a debuff from the Creebane of WizardKing there now. Here comes WizardKing's army now pushing up on the northwestern side of Sarumeister's base. However, the damage is going to be done with all these upgrades. The troops are going to be able to take out all these buildings, and actually it looks like MQS might be able to take out the level 3 fissure there, which would be a big blow as Sarumeister has just started pumping out the giant siege. And actually with this force here, he realizes he's not going to be able to save that fissure. If he loses that fissure, that is going to be GG with all these upgraded forces in his base there. Sarumeister does quit out, but unfortunately it looks like WizardKing is not going to quit out. WizardKing was not apparently on the same page as his ally there, and Sarumeister leaves WizardKing to fend for himself there. And now there's a lot of attack trolls there actually. 2 attack trolls, and those Black Riders, I'm not sure what level they're up to, and actually there it is. With that rock drop, WizardKing's only last hope was defeated, and he is going to have to quit out as well. That was a great game. A lot of high level troops there. The heroes got fairly high level as well. You saw Saruman didn't get very high level, but he did get up to the fireball, and it's going to take a little while for him longer to get to the lightning bolt, but it's glad that he did get to the fireball because the fireball is always fun to watch, just shooting someone down. You did see Mouth of Sauron on the field. I did not see him get to a high level, such as the Evil Eye or Descent ability. But you got to see the Black Riders. I did not see any Mumakil. I would love to have seen some Mumakil. But anyway, I'm just talking about what I think is really fun about seeing high level troops. That was a great game, a lot of back and forth, a lot of teamwork actually from MQS and ForGondor there. I think I would have liked to see a little bit more from from WizardKing and Sarumeister. Might have been a little bit more useful, as WizardKing left Sarumeister alone at the end there, and that's what cost him the game. So anyway, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I intend to hopefully get the tournament cast going from the Stonewayne Canyon tournament going again. I will look into that and I will let you know. But either way, I will have a cast up tomorrow, as I will get that done right after this. I will be going straight to the next cast. And if you all would just leave a comment or a like below if what you want to see as far as cast, what kind of games you want to see, 1v1s, 2v2s, different kind of starts, something of that ilk. Just let me know, and if y'all leave a like as well, as maybe start sharing this stuff elsewhere. Let people know that there is another caster in town, and he's not happy. Okay, I was trying to make a play on Sharku there, but it didn't work out for me. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.